A vital part of getting their message across is the Respect Rappers music workshops in schools.
These workshops, we do invite these kids to express themselves. So I believe most of them inspired through us. And I believe they got the message, that's why they love the same idea. So they too will love to play music.
Bad boys, we never kill a friend this morning. Bad boys, we never kill a friend this morning. Bad boys, bad boys, bad boys.
The rappers are teaching children about their rights and inspiring them to finish studying.
We love Respect so much because they do so many things about the children's rights. Because some parents, they do not know the children's rights. They bully the child a lot.
Children, do you love schooling?
Yes!
Go to school.
We are going to school, 'cause learning is better than silver and gold.
Respect help a mother know responsibility of the children, so know that is their right to go to school.
Mama, try tell Papa make he put me in a school.
I want to go to school. I want to go to school.
Most of our kids right now in Sierra Leone, 80% of them did not go to school. So this is the problem. So Respect is here to make sure that most of these kids, we get them in, we bring them in. Respect is responsible for them to send them to school.
In this impoverished country, those with little education have to find whatever work they can on the city streets.
You can see here again, look, some other guys standing here. They need jobs, you know. These guys are all needing jobs because they don't want to go and steal and do other things, you know. That's why they are trying to help themselves. You know, that's why these guys are washers.
These young people each wash around 10 vehicles a day. For each one washed, they'll earn 1,000 leones, around 50 American cents. Other children, some not yet teenagers, scrape a living from fishing Freetown's natural harbour, the third largest in the world.
How old are you? This one is 14 years.
14 years.
14 years. As like I said, this is 11 years.
Washing cars, fishing. In Sierra Leone, they are tiny, hesitant steps towards building normality. For Issa Davis, it's about making the kids believe again that what passes for the ordinary in most countries will become ordinary here too. It's about making the young victims of a failed state believe they have a role to play in its recovery.
One way of preventing conflict from occurring in this country is to engage the minds of the youth, to make them gainfully employed, to give them work to do, give them trade, give them sustainable livelihoods, sustainable means of getting their living. Yeah.
In part 2, we see how the motorcycle taxi business and a radio station are also helping to carve out a non-violent future for the traumatized youth of this West African country. Sierra Leone emerged from a decade-long civil war in 2002. It left a generation of young people traumatized. According to the UN, 350,000 children became orphans. Some of these then became combatants during the 10 years of civil war. The country tore itself apart. The legacy of the human-made disaster, with diamonds and tribal rivalries as its principal causes, was a country with no infrastructure left. 2002 was year zero for Sierra Leone. A basic step in the rehabilitation of former child soldiers is the ability to earn an honest living. And in the town of Bombali, motorcycle taxis are providing a chance to stay on the straight and narrow. Some riders own their own bikes, but most hire them for around $10 a day. And it's quickly become one of the few ways for youngsters to make a living.
The moment you buy a bike, more than 5 or 6 people will approach you. Can I use it? Can I be a subordinate? Can you be my boss? That is why you see many young people engage in biking as a way of forgetting about violence, forgetting about burglary or robbery.
Despite it becoming a popular form of transport, many of the riders barely get by.
I just have this bike riding in order for me to survive myself, in order not for me to do it a bad way, whether to thief or do any other things.
19-year-old Issa Kanu and older brother Sori have worked as taxi riders for 2 years.
I'm just trying it in another way, not for me to thief or do any other bad things. That's why we are trying this bike. Okay, come.
The brothers carry up to 50 passengers and can take up to $12 a day in fares. But after paying for fuel and the hire of the bike, each brother makes less than $2 a day.
I will be fortunate to have 40,000 every week. And that money I use to buy my shoes, clothes and everything.
Issa and Sori start riding at 7 a.m. and finish at midnight. But they take afternoons off so that they can go to school.
I like school because I want to be somebody in the future. Yeah.